Welcome to the Joy Chronicles, day 26 of my 31-day live video a day challenge here on Life of Joy, my fan page. I am back in my kitchen overlooking my living room and happy to be here with another episode for you. Yesterday I shared about a little sneak peek as to what my conversation was going to be tonight about the slight edge. So, hope you're ready for it. But first, I want to give you a little quick update on my raw journey. If you are following me on that, I will share with you that it's been an interesting development or realization that I've learned as I've been going. So I have had some non-raw food, right? And I remember first, like 14 days into my original 30-day raw challenge, I had shared about just the clarity and the energy and the aliveness that I was feeling, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's only 14 days. How good is it gonna get, right? Well, then you eat some cooked food and, you're still going along and you're feeling good and everything's like fine. But then you go eat raw food again. And here's what I've learned. For me, the difference between raw versus cooked, and we're still talking healthy food, so it's still no meat, no added sugar, no pastries and breads and stuff, but the difference between raw and cooked is that my brain is on fire when I eat raw. The ideas are just shooting off like rockets constantly. It's crazy, but I love it. And here's the thing, maybe ideas aren't for you. I know, and I have come to recognize and love about myself that ideas, they're my superpower. You need ideas? Come talk to me. We can have a chat. Tell me what you're working on and I'll give you ideas. That's my thing. So to have ideas is just like, yes. But maybe your superpower is something else. So maybe you are into the details. Maybe you're an accountant and you love numbers and spreadsheets and working on all the details and finding those little mistakes and reconciling all of that stuff. And that is your passion. Well, you know what? It's going to get better. You're going to be more on top of your game eating raw. Let's say your superpower is just getting stuff done. You just don't care about the details. You don't care about all these crazy ideas. You just wanted to be the shortest distance to the fix, to the quick fix, to the accomplishing, your goal. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's you. Well, then great. You're going to accomplish even more. You're going to knock so many things off your list. It's going to be insane. And maybe you're the person who wants it all to be perfect. And that's okay too, because on raw food, being perfect is going to be that much easier, and you're going to be able to make things better. You're going to see the solution to things, to make improvements, even on current existing processes. You're going to find the holes and be able to fix things. And it's going to be all elevated to the next level. That's my whole point. So just want to share that with you, because that's now a choice that I get to make every day. Am I going to eat raw or cooked? It's like, do I want the clarity? Do I want the ideas? Do I want that passion and zest and just unstoppable desire for living and for doing? Then I'm gonna eat raw. If I'm like, oh, okay, you know what, this food is that worth it, then I know it's a choice that I'm making. It's a balance, and what I'm giving up for the cooked food I'm gonna eat. So it really ties in with my whole conversation about the slight edge that I wanted to share with you tonight. So have you heard of the slight edge? You know how you eat an elephant? Maybe you've heard one bite at a time. If you try and do the whole thing all in one bite, you're not going to get anywhere, and you're just going to beat your head against the wall, and you're going to try and be trying to come up with ideas on how to do it and how you can make this happen, but it's just not. It's impossible, right? So you're beating your head against the wall. You're going to come up with constant failure as you're trying to get through and eat that elephant all in one bite. So that is the slight edge. Seemingly insignificant actions that you do on a day-to-day, everyday, consistent, never-ending basis that gets you to where you want to go. That's the slight edge. And here's the kicker. The slight edge is always working. Okay, whether you are making choices the right way or you're making choices the wrong way, you're always either going up or down. You are never staying like this. The slight edge is always working, because if you don't make a choice to drive your life up, if you don't make a choice to eat healthier today, if I don't make that choice to eat raw, I don't just not go up. I don't just stay this way. I go down. So your choices, there's no standing still. So you go up or you go down. And it happens little by little by little by little. Hey, Ellen, happy you're here. So it's like a cheeseburger. If you eat a cheeseburger today, is it going to make you gain 40 pounds? No. It might make you gain a pound, but it's not going to get 40. So you're not going to notice it. It's just a little simple choice. It's like, no big deal. I can have that cheeseburger, right? It's when you eat a cheeseburger day in and day out, week after month after year, that then you start to all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, where did this 40 pounds come from? I've been eating healthy. I only have a cheeseburger once in a while. Well, it adds up. So there's the slight edge. And the book that I was referring to yesterday, it's backwards. I forgot to change my camera angle. The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And I want to read to you real quick the introduction to it. Not the introduction, but the dust jacket on it to explain a little bit here for you. It just great word choices for it. It says, turning simple disciplines into massive success and happiness. The slight edge is a way of thinking. Yes, that's what I see. See, that's why I'm reading this. It's a way of thinking, a way of processing information that enables you to make the daily choices that will lead you to the success and happiness you desire. Learn why some people make dream after dream come true, while others just continue dreaming and spend their lives building dreams for someone else. The Slight Edge is not just another self-help tool for traveling the path to success. It is the doorway to creating powerful results in any area of your life by using tools you already hold within you. And that's the key there too. Any area of your life, doesn't matter if it's business, personal, projects you're working on, anything. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? This is your philosophy of how you live your life and how you do day to day, how your choices are that you make every single day. And kicker here, using tools you already hold within you. So I remember in here he makes a great point of, it's not knowledge, because if knowledge were the answer, we would all be skinny, we would all be healthy, we would all be millionaires. We all have the knowledge, the books are out there, the information is there, but we're not doing it. Why aren't we doing it? Because we don't have this philosophy for how we live our life with the small everyday choices that we're making. I have another puppy here. Larkin needing attention, so sorry if the camera shakes or I'm jiggling a bit as I pet him. So for me, this year has been an awesome year for me, and I have made so many changes. And my goal was this year, and really last year too, I kind of consider years a lot of times based off of my birthday or how I define them, not necessarily by calendar years, because I don't do the whole January resolution thing. That just doesn't work for me. I've already kind of had like a mid-year reset, so I'm already working on new goals, new planning for November and December. Stop, my man. So it doesn't have to be a calendar year. You don't have to wait until January to get started on something new, okay? So my thing was, how do I make this the best year ever? And that was how I got onto my health journey with food, my eating journey, my 87-day adventure. That's how I'm doing everything in my life right now, is what would make this the best year ever for my health, for my business, for my marriage, for taking care of my dogs, what would that be? And I keep writing that out and adjusting the plan, as I go. And it's just been amazing, the results that I'm seeing. So, stop. I wish there was a pause on these videos so that I could address my puppy, but I can't. So now I have 3 dogs here. No, stop. No. And they're all Gordon setters who think they get attention whenever they want it, which is constantly. But I love them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And like I said, that's why they were part of one of my goals to have it the best year ever, is care for my dogs, and how I can step it up, you know, for them too, and the life that they live. So I finally get it, because I have struggled with quantum leaps. And you look around at people, and you like in the movies. I mean, quantum leaps only happen in the movies. You see in the movies where it's like, they have this challenge, they have this struggle, and all of a sudden they're hitting walls, and then boom, they have a breakthrough, and it's like instant success, right? And it only happens in 30 minutes. That doesn't happen for real people, okay? So it takes work. And so when you get focused on those quantum leaps, those instant results, then you start to feel like a failure. You start to feel like you're not being successful. You start to compare yourself with what you see other people doing. But let me tell you this, what you see is the finished product. What you see is what they choose to put out there, not what's behind the scenes, not the struggles they have, not the days they're in the funk, not the lessons they've had to learn, you know, not the years they've already put in on this. You don't see any of that. So comparison is a very dangerous thing. Really sucks for me too when I do it, because I still fall into that trap, looking at other people and being like, ah. That's the quantum leap philosophy, and that's not what the Slight Edge is about. So you feel so much better when you put a direction in your life and you give yourself small targets to achieve every single day, that when you just then look up, you're going to see, oh my God, because had I thought about losing almost 40 pounds now, I wouldn't have seen it happen. I had been trying for years to just drop this weight like that with this plan or that plan, or just do this, you know, and it didn't work for me. Why didn't it work? Because I didn't do it, but I needed to find something that I could do that would work for me, that would bring me joy while I was doing it. So I found it, but it was still, every day I had to make a choice. Every day I dealt with, you know, cravings. Every day I dealt with Starbucks signs everywhere, the smell of In-N-Out as you're going down the street, or just like yesterday, I was walking out of Costco and there was somebody in front of me that had 2 boxes of their pizza, cooked pizza already, so nice and smelly, and I was like, oh my God, smelled so good. I love pizza, and I haven't found a replacement yet for pizza. I did find a recipe that I'm gonna make Sunday. It's on my calendar. I'm gonna make a raw pizza. So tomato sauce, marinara, cheese, all that stuff. So we'll see how that turns out. But I'm excited. But I was like, I could just turn around and go to the food court and order me a cooked pizza, right? It smelled so good. But that was a choice. So it's those simple little choices that keep you going on the upward path or on the downward path. Like I said, there's no standing still. So I would suggest, you know, look into your life. What goals do you have for yourself? Not necessarily these huge, massive, big picture goals, but what are you gonna do this month? Have those big goals, but what are you gonna do this month that's gonna drive you towards that goal? Something little that you can do every single day, that if you don't do it today, is it gonna break your business, or is it gonna make you a millionaire? No, but doing it day after day after day after day, you're gonna look back and be like, oh my gosh, what the heck happened? You see these checks coming and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened, right? It compounds over time. You don't see it daily. So I share that because it's something that, like I said, I've struggled with and I've really had to learn, and it's clicked for me this year, and I am so excited about it. And part of it is my health. I feel much better about myself. I feel better, just like I can handle things more. Brain is working better. Body is moving easier. I don't get tired the same way, and I've got the right supplements going and the right foods. It's all coming together. It's compounding, you know, the benefits just keep, you know, snowballing as I go. So it's been huge for me. So I'm going to start reading this book again, because as I was thinking about my little aha moment, I thought, yep, it's the Slight Edge. I got to talk about that. And I thought, oh, shoot, it's time to read the book again. So if you want to read this book with me, comment here, the Slight Edge. So I'll know that you're in, and we can stay in the loop and create, I don't know, a group, or whether we just tag each other. But I want to start posting about what the nuggets that I'm reading from this book, as I read a little bit every day. 10 pages. Again, Slight Edge. Read 10 pages of it a day. It'll take you a month to read the book. And it's like before you know it, you'll be done. So you can get it on Amazon. I can post a link for it on Amazon if you need it, but get this version. Look for this design on the front. It's the 8th edition. This edition has happiness added into it, and you want this edition. There are some previous editions out there you can get to. There's even an audio, but the audio, as far as I know, is still the last edition, previous edition. So get the 8th edition. I think it's like 1 or 2 years old by now or something, I think. But that's the one you want. It's got happiness in it, and then we can read together and share nuggets and maybe like do a Zoom chat about it at the end and really kind of share our nuggets and what our takeaways were. Every time I read this book, it feels like it's a new book. I get something else out of it. I'm like, when did they put that chapter in? It's pretty cool. So hopefully that was of value to you, right? Tell me what your thoughts are on it, how you feel, where you feel that you could apply this in your life. I would love to share with you, you know, and hear about your journey and how we can support each other, because that's what it's all about, having people, cheerleaders. We all need those cheerleaders. I've talked about that before though. So it's very important though to have that direction and not just do something a little bit every day that goes towards nothing. So make sure to have those goals. I'm super excited. I've already got my 2018 calendar put together, new planner set up, new design, ready for my restart November 1st. I'm already kind of implementing stuff in October to get ready for it. Super excited about where it's going. I've got my strategies laid out. I know what my non-negotiables are every day, and it's just little stuff. And I'm like, this little stuff meant that I got my work done while my husband was at work. I took care of the home, we had dinner, and we got to go out to the movies, hung out at the drive-in, and we just had some popcorn and this amazing, it was a cucumber. I keep calling it seafood. It's not seafood, it's seaweed. Seaweed and cucumber salad that was so yummy. I just wish I had a triple batch of it. That was amazing. So I got to have fun, you know, too, and I get to spend time with my dogs. And people think that I'm like, what kind of life you've got? You know, it's like, guess what? You don't have a day job, you know? Yeah, because I'm doing the little things, little by little, and getting them out of the way. And it's like, wow, it's not a full-time thing. It doesn't take me 8 hours a day to do what I need to do to drive my business. And as I start building it and snowballing it, it's just going to get better and better. So here's the slight edge. And that's my topic for you today. So I will share later tonight, shortly, like in 8 minutes, Jamie Lee and I, Jamie's not already watching too. She's like making sure I'm not going to be late, right? We're doing the puppy side chat tonight. So that's going to be fun. That's my little girl time chat. So I got to like let you guys go so I can get my drink ready and maybe open up a bottle of wine or something. I don't know. Just my little chill time that I enjoy chatting with Jamie so much. I don't even know what we're going to talk about tonight. So we'll see how that goes, right? We'll just fly by the seat of our pants. But it'll be a good time. So I've got that. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow I have my Chicks Connect chapter, and we meet from 10:15 to 11:30. So somewhere in between there, probably around like 10:30, 10:45-ish, I'm going to be doing my live video within our meeting to show you a little bit more what it's about. And if all goes well, keep your fingers crossed, you may be hearing from our very own Jamie Lee in regards to that. She'll be our featured chick tomorrow. So that's Friday. Saturday is 6:30 p.m. I'm going to be doing my Sip and Sample, my live home shopping network show. It's going to be my personal page, so I'm not sure how all that's going to work. I'm still trying to figure out the details. But hey, Roberta, I would love for you guys to join me on that too. I just need some friendly faces, some support, people to give me thumbs up and hearts and likes and just comment. If you want to come on live and just say hi, tell me how your experience has been using Miriam's products, your favorite product, just to tell me what the weather's like where you are, ask me a question, anything. I just want it to be fun and just having people come on live with me. This is my goal, and I want to get better at it as I go. But thank you for the hearts, Roberta. See, this is good practice. This is what I'm talking about. And I don't have anything planned for Sunday yet, so I gotta update my calendar after tonight. I have to update my cover photo with my video cover on it. I know Roberta and I are going to be chatting Monday, 11 a.m. my time, 2 p.m. her time, 11 a.m. Pacific, I'll say, and I'm not sure what we're going to be talking about. I think we're having a change of plan, so it may be food related, which I'm always down for, so we'll see about that. And let's see, I think that's it. So I'll keep you posted on my schedule. You got my Raw update. You heard about the Slight Edge. If you want to read the book with me, comment the Slight Edge in the comments so we can all stay in the loop on it. I'm starting this like tomorrow or the next day, but definitely it's going to be in November, book of the month for me. So there you have it. That's all she wrote for today. So I'm gonna go grab my drink and get ready for the puppy side chat. So I hope you join me there. We're gonna be on Jamie's page. So Jamie, if you will post your fan page link here, so everybody can just click on it and jump over there right away, that'll be great. You may get notified too if you're following me as a friend on my personal page that when I join live with Jamie, there's that too. But we just wanna make sure you know exactly how to connect with us. So bye for now. This is did I say already, day 26? Of the Joy Chronicles. Yep, got a few more days to go to finish up my month, so I hope you'll stay with me. And if you've got ideas or you want to be a guest on my show too, just chime in and let me know. Post that here too. I'd love to have you. So repeat guests are welcome as well. So, all right, everyone. Bye for now. Nicholas is saying goodbye too.